What's up, guys? Welcome back to the E&G Pot of Thunder with your boy, Young Denzel. And G's not here today, so we have a replacement, the witty man himself.
Hello.
Riverside's own now. Is it Riverside or EP?
Yeah, I'm in Riverside now.
Riverside's own.
We can give them my address if they want.
They can find it
You
easily.
can dox me.
It's pretty easy to find people where they live.
It's incredibly easy. It's scary.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you ever knew this, but actually I did that before. That was my previous job. I was not like finding people where they live, but that's how I found out that it's super easy.
Really?
I did title and closing in Middletown.
Yeah.
So dealing with like properties and shit like that. It's so beyond easy.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I know there was portions on like different departments where like they look up Effie, like my government name, everything pops up.
Really?
Yeah, I was in that department. The guy was telling me, he's like, dude, it's scary. Like, what's in here? Imagine what the FBI has on people.
Yeah, it's insane. You're constantly being monitored and listened to.
Yeah.
All this equipment here, like you can never hide. All this shit
It's crazy because the podcast before I previously did with Flandy and Brett, we were talking about like phones and shit like that, like a new iPhone, and how like Brett doesn't have a case. He raw dogs his phone, like he has no screen protector or nothing.
Nuts. That's insane.
We can talk about that right after this. That all being said,
I just shook the hand of a man who didn't.
I go on Twitter. I go on Twitter and the first ad, Apple iPhones.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. The minute I'm in the middle of like building my own like gaming setup right now, and the minute I started like watching YouTube videos about like how to build your own PC and shit like that, that's all I saw for like a month was just GPUs for sale, CPUs for sale, like. Or if I have a conversation with somebody about
that's saying, like when you're searching stuff up, obviously your cookies are gonna like it knows where you're looking up, obviously, but like when you're just talking, which is even crazier. And has that
that's happened to me.
When you thought about something and it pops up?
Thought about something, even just like
never looked it up.
Never looked it up, never even spoken about it to somebody before, but suddenly now it's in here. It is like as an ad scrolling through whatever whatever timeline I'm on at the time, and there's
and that's how
it gets scary.
Double-sided dildo.
That's how, and now I have the beautiful, great color, purple. It's my favorite color.
For sure, G's not here, but I always forget to open up with this, guys. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram, EG Pot of Thunder. EG Pot of Thunder is in the bottom. Yeah. I mean, TikTok is definitely popular.
Are you on there doing the?
Yeah, me and
the
we can do it. I feel like that was always you and the.
Yeah. I'm a phenomenal dancer. Everyone.
It was you and Niall battling each other.
You should bring him on here.
Because he can dance and do TikToks.
I will, whatever he wants to do. I'm sure. He'll bust a move. He'll let it fly.
And now I feel like his level would have to be really low because he's gonna talk loud and his level's gonna it's gonna peek through the entire thing.
Put his mic over here.
Okay, right there. So learn that the hard way. It'll stain the table.
Oh.
Yeah. I always wondered that when I was a kid. I'm like, why do people use coasters?
And then you get your own furniture, and he's like,
"This is why."
I immediately got coasters for my coffee tables and shit.
But when people have old ass tables, though, it's like, bro, come on, bro. This table's like 100 years old.
You can stop caring about the table.
Yeah, all right. Like this table's new. Like how the fuck this table?
Get a new table, then care about something.
Exactly. But yes, guys, EG Pot of Thunder, Instagram and TikTok is right in the bottom. Oh, that one needs one too. Anything cold will make a thing. Yeah, follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Give us that 5-star reviews. Really appreciate it. We really appreciate all the listens so far and viewers. Can't do it without you. Keep giving entertainment to you guys. And that's why we got Bo back. He was requested back by the TikTokers, by the Juju Smiths of the world. And Niall. I'm
on TikTok now?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know we had a TikTok. Yeah. This had a TikTok.
Yeah, we TikTok. You're a reoccurring guest now, so you can say we. You're part of the family.
Oh wow! I'm. When do I get an initial in the title? E and G and B.
EGB. It's not a whole bunch of letters. We're getting into the letter territory.
We'll put Beg. We'll put my in.
We could do Beg.
Welcome back to Beg.
Welcome back to Beg, guys. Beg Pot of Thunder. Yeah, I mean,
So what's new with you?
I'm fucking tired, bro. I went to bed like at 6 a.m. yesterday. That's what's new with me.
What did you do? What did you do last night? You got into. I'm privy to your socials. I see what you got going on. What was last night?
We went to X Golf with
That looked wicked fun, like
Yeah,
the
it was
indoor
best-
golfing simulator
Yeah,
thing.
dude.
That looks sick.
I sucked. I was so bad.
Do you golf?
No, I've never swung my
Who
life
in the
till
group
yesterday.
was it? Brett?
They all of them except for me and all that. that picture you saw on my Instagram.
Yeah.
They all golf except for me and Elray.
Even the girls?
I think they go, but like they're not like the guys. All the guys in the picture
All right.
all golf. They're all good. For the most part, from what I understand, they're good.
And then where'd you end up afterwards?
Nara. I went to Nara. I don't even know if upstairs Nara has a fucking name. I think everyone just calls it upstairs Nara.
Upstairs of Nara.
Yeah, I think literally I don't.
I think I've gone once.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, it was cool. It was hot as shit. I can tell you that much for sure. I don't get people coming in. First of all, it was fucking warm as hell and they're hot as fuck. There's guys wearing full on like pea coats. I was like, dude, it's not winter time anymore. What the fuck you doing?
Style before comfort
Yeah.
for some folks.
It is definitely,
It's
fashion
not
hurts.
particularly my MO, but for a lot of people.
Oh, don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
You gotta go through the pain
Yeah.
if you want to.
I'm into the swag.
discomfort.
I'm into the swag for sure, but when it comes to that, no.
No, you comfort over.
Oh, definitely not. I'm definitely looking good. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely trying to.
You gotta
dress
make
to impress,
yourself look good
Yeah.
while also maintaining.
But I'm not wearing a fucking pea coat in the fucking club.
Yeah, and
The fuck? No way. There's some guy last week we were at a club.
I bet he
Lounge
stood
or
out.
whatever. He definitely stood
That's
out.
kind of the game a little
Oh,
bit in the
100%.
club. You got to make yourself. You know.
Yeah, but don't look like a fucking idiot. The fuck? I went to some place last week, and do you see BMF yet? The 50 Cent show.
If not,
Meech's.
yeah,
Yeah, you know how they wear like those coats.
yeah.
Some motherfucker came in a club like that last week. I'm like, dude, this fucking guy. There's no.
Yeah.
You're definitely burning your fucking ass off in there. There's no way that.
Yeah,
That you're comfortable.
that
It's
stays on
impossible.
for a couple pictures and then it gets given to the lady to pick up later.
We were there all night. He had shit on all night. Dude,
Nuts.
there's a fucking coat rack that you
Yeah.
can fucking hang your shit up on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you
Yeah, I don't.
you didn't have a nice shirt on underneath. You could have.
Dude, I have no idea. I wasn't really checking them out like that. Me and El Storm were like this fucking.
You just
guy.
rolled your eyes at the guy.
Literally, I was like,
Look at this fucking douche.
idiot.
Look at this.
I mean, like you said,
If you're watching, sir, invest in some nice shirts you can wear, so you don't have to just wear your jacket over.
He probably knows who we're talking about too. I don't know the guy, but if he's watching this,
Hey,
or if you're
he's watching.
this,
Well,
or if you're watching and you're that guy, don't be that guy.
don't be that. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, wear a fucking nice t-shirt, short sleeve, something. Or don't wear a fucking shirt. I don't fucking know. Go to Patty's.
Go somewhere you can be shirtless.
Dude, but that was my night. I'm fucking exhausted right now. I'm not sure if you guys
go
can
to bed?
see it. Like 6 a.m. Put on.
I was waking up.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Slept like 3 hours. Yeah, but you don't have nights like that no more. You don't be going out.
No, God no. I look at that like, I mean, I'll do it. Let me not completely poo poo it here, but it maybe once or twice a year as far as like a club or a bar where it's going to be packed like that. I prefer, like, if I'm going to go out somewhere to drink or something, like I'd rather go to like a small, like, I shudder to use the word dive bar, but kind of like a smaller shitty bar where there's a small crowd, the music's whatever's playing, and you're, you can kind of just drink it yourself out of depression or into one.
I don't ever want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Going to the club is to fucking drink. I mean, like the bar to drink or a club. I mean, like my sorrows away. I don't know, like
Some people though, that's what they got.
Yeah.
That's all they got.
you ever get into like a situation like that where like you were like drinking your sorrows away and shit.
Nah, never at a bar. Never really drinking my sorrows away either. If I'm actually depressed, I'd figure a way out of it, like hit the gym, work on a project, get my mind on
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Yeah, build something.
Is that why you're building a computer?
No, I'm building a
your
gaming
sorrows
computer. I'm building a computer to make my sorrows go away, and then just dive into gaming. And I'm building a computer because I've kind of like put it off forever. I've always wanted to. So
There's a time when
yeah, I've got the money, I've got the time. Why not?
So, I mean, where are you going to find females then? Or where would your
I'll still
ideal
go
situation?
to a bar, or like I can hop on one of the dating apps or something like that.
Did you download Tinder yet?
No.
No.
No, I've still got like
Plenty of fish?
no, I don't have that. No, I've still got like girls who I can talk to or I can hit up. If I don't
nice.
I don't necessarily need to go out scouting new talent.
Yeah. Facts. I feel you in that. What was the original question in this? What I do last night? What I've been doing? You're on my social media, and you said, I don't know, dude. I have to be going out. Oh, I was gonna say, because I do like going to the club. I like everything. I like a little bit of everything. Keeps everything new, but I'm definitely more. I like going to like speakeasies and like seeing like the vibe, the essence, like
You like going back in time to when booze was illegal in America?
Yeah. Now there's some dope ass one I went to in Italy with my cousin. Shout out to David. Need your ass on the podcast soon. I'm ready for this debate. You don't know what it is. I'm ready. I'm coming at you. But Mr. Need you on for that podcast.
I'll argue.
So you'll probably be on my side. Yeah, we went to this dope ass one. It was cool as shit. Like, I don't even know how we found it, but like you knock on the door and it's like they're all in character. They like, you need like a
cool.
password to come in.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't even know what the fuck it was. They're like, oh, we gotta see if there's
for
a
a
room.
night.
Yeah, and then you come in, they're literally all in characters, like Great Gatsby vibes. It was dope as shit. And then you go in, it's like through like a secret like door and shit like that. It was fire. I like shit like that.
That's what it kind of. If they're gonna be authentic about it, you kind of need to like crawl through a crack in the wall, and then all of a sudden there's this dope bar on the other side.
Yeah, and they're playing the music through like the old ass like vinyl, like the fucking little trombone coming from it and shit like that. Whatever the fuck you call it. It was dope as shit.
That's
like,
really cool.
I like stuff like that, like going into like
if you're gonna
culture like that.
If you're gonna go out and have a night and have a real night, you'd rather go somewhere where you're gonna have like a different experience as opposed to just going to one of the clubs you've been to before.
Yeah,
because I did that. I already did that. That's kind of played at this point.
Dude. I like doing that shit too. Like, but not a lot. But I like everything, bro, because it keeps things like fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not a big club person. Like, I'd rather go. I think it's more where you can talk. I hate when the fucking music's like blasting.
You can't have a conversation. That's the worst.
Yeah, like it's cool, like for like a birthday party or some shit like that. But if some girl I'm talking to, or if it's like me and like you going out to a club, it's like, why?
Yeah, we're gonna need to communicate with each other at some point.
It's gonna be a lot easier to like talk to a female in a fucking lounge or a speakeasy or some shit like that.
I can't exactly turn the charm on when you can't hear me.
Yeah, the dive bar. I don't know, dude. I've never been a big dive bar fan.
I never thought I would be, but I got to a certain age and like, well, I still want to go out. I still want to drink. I still want to be social with people, but I'm not like the huge, big social butterfly like I was when I was younger anymore. Maybe that's a bad thing, but like I can't get into the club vibe anymore. Like you said, it's too loud. The crowd seems a little too young. Like I always kind of feel weird when I'm at one because I feel like I'm one of the like I gotta be one of the oldest people in here right now. I'm not the oldest person, but like I'm that always struck me as weird. Even when I was younger and you saw like somebody in their 30s at the club, it's like, is that good?
I mean, it depends where you go though. There's definitely like, I know you said you're not into like the club scene anymore, but like in like the Providence scene, I'm not sure you know what States Island is.
Yeah,
like they have events where everybody like
right,
25 to like 30,
I could do something like that. And those aren't. That's like a different vibe too.
100%.
That's not like people are doing lines in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. I'm sure there's some people.
I mean, and shout out to those people. They're having a good time.
No,
but
sure
But
it's not like you're going somewhere. I know what you're saying though. It's not gonna be like everywhere. That's gonna be the vibes.
Yeah. And like the wicked bassy club thing, it's not for me anymore.
Yeah, facts. I feel like I always pick the wrong day to go to those things though. Like there'd be a girl I see and I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I've been trying to talk to this chick and then I went last week. You weren't there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's another. Yeah. If you don't get her number that night or her socials or whatever, you gotta do this like it's like the 1980s again. You gotta go looking for somebody. It's weird.
It is.
And then you run into somebody new.
Yeah, it's a weird way to. Yeah. I mean, dude, I met some girl at the bar last week, and then got a number and stuff like that. Then I'm like, you know what? On to the next. I don't really think she's that cute, actually.
It happens.
You go on Instagram, you're like, oh shit, you're not that cute.
we with like you kind of have like your, how do I put this delicately?
Not to say rough, be like G.
Okay, so you've got your
Break my heart.
low standard goggles on,
Yeah.
and you're like, this chick is it, and then you get her number, talk a little bit, you go back to her Instagram, you look again, and it's like, I should have. See, it seems
Like I still. Oh fuck! I still.
from the women's point of view, it seems like a kind of a mean thing, but you do it.
Oh, 100%,
ladies, you do it too.
100%.
How many times have you known like you've given girls like the ick, like you don't know exactly what you did, but you did something, and now suddenly this girl, like, her vibe has just changed on you.
You said how many times have I done it, or when do you know?
Both. both are good questions. How
Oh.
many times and when do you usually? I usually notice it right away, and I'm like, what was it? What did I?
Are you addressing it like that? You're like, oh, are you
No, you can't address it. You unfortunately.
No, you know what's mad funny in my strip? You ever heard the one with Ant's like, bro, I'm knocking on the door until you shut it. He's like, I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep coming, and like you shut the door in my face, I'm gonna keep ringing the doorbell.
Down bad.
Yeah, I take the hint pretty quickly. Like, all right, if you're not gonna respond and
Yeah.
if we're not going nowhere, then fuck it, bro. Why are we here for? Like,
Yeah.
yo, we're adults. You can just be honest. It's not that fucking serious. But
It happens.
when do I think it happens? I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to that type of shit, to be honest. Like anything like negative, I don't pay attention. So if you give me bad vibes and we're not vibing, on to the next. I don't give a fuck.
Here's the thing: women are so weird. I've heard, like, I've spoken to girls
Yeah.
about this exact situation, like girls I wasn't dating or whatever.
yeah.
But like, what is it a guy can do to just give you that feeling where you were 100%, like one day you were 100% attracted to him. This was your guy, whatever, however you want to look at it, and then all of a sudden he just does something that you can't look at him the same. And it can be, when I tell you, it can be minuscule. I've heard a girl say, my boyfriend we were living in an apartment together, and he was stomping his feet when he would walk around. I swear to God, she said, she goes, I'd call my girlfriends because I didn't know what to do. Do I break up with him because of this? Is this too little of a thing? He can never sneak up on me. He's so heavy-footed in the apartment. He's always just stomping around, and I always know where he is at all times. And she's like, that was unattractive. Knowing where he was at all times was the most unattractive thing in the world to her.
I feel like at that point you're just making shit up.
You gotta be.
Like, you're just like
Women,
women, like, yo, fuck out.
ladies, you're very strange. You're very, very strange.
But think about it too, though. Like, all right, so how about when you're having like you've had a best friend? When do you break up with your best friend? It's kind of the same shit. How many best friends have you had in your entire life? And like, think about it, you're like, damn, we don't talk at all no more. What did it that you broke up with your best friend for?
That's always different. I've never broken up with a best friend. We've grown apart and stayed friends as far as like the best friend thing goes. But that's usually like just naturally growing in different directions. That's like you're going to a different college or going into a career where you're moving somewhere else or going to be very busy and just very focused like that. You know, I do that. I've done that with guys, best friends and shit like that.
Pause.
Huh?
It's like pause. I've done that with guys.
But yeah, that happens. It's never anything personal though. I've never had to be like, you and I can't be friends anymore. It's just, I usually pick friends pretty well. I never have to be like, I have to stop fucking with this person. It's happened.
Yeah. Do you ever? I've asked a question before. I've never asked you in the last podcast actually. Being an only child, do you think it was a little difficult to make friends when you were younger?
No, it's harder to make friends now.
That's fact though.
When I was younger, it was probably harder for me to make friends, or like I probably had to deal with that social curve like in preschool and kindergarten and shit, like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
But even then, I can like in my head, like I can name the kids I was friends with back then. I still made friends. When you're a kid, it's just so natural. Like the only child thing, I've heard it makes a difference to people,
Yeah.
and for sure it's definitely different. Like I was a much more timid kid when I was younger because I didn't have a brother or sister to, you know, have that communication and bond with. But as far as making friends, kids just do it. Kids just, hi, what are you doing? What are you playing with? Can I play? It's
You think so, but I think maybe because, you know, you're
Kids are
outgoing,
different
we're
now.
outgoing, I mean, I never thought it was fucking difficult to me. But
To make
there's
friends? Never.
To me, yeah.
Never really.
For me, definitely never.
No.
Even still, actually, to be honest, still now, it's fucking easy as shit to make friends. To be honest,
I can remember the day we became friends.
tell it.
All right, we were in the white building on the west side of campus at Saints, getting our that's back when they used to keep the football equipment down in the basement of that place.
Sucked.
And we were freshmen, so we like all the nice equipment was somewhere else, or like the freshman equipment was in this shitty little dark, dingy, dusty basement. And we
They
would
gave you a fucking shitty ass face mask. Remember that?
and I remember, like, we were just standing in line waiting to. We got the word. Like, there were linemen with quarterback face masks. They were running backs with lineman face masks. It was a mess.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But yeah, I remember we were standing in line together, and you turned around and looked at me and went, "You're Bo, aren't you?" And I went, "Yeah, who are you?" He goes, "You know Rainey, your dad's friend from work? I'm his nephew." And I'm like, "Oh, I've heard about Rainey. I sort of know you." And then we just started talking. Yeah,
That's what I'd be doing. I don't give a fuck.
you just talk to people. You
talk
go,
to people.
"Hey, I think I know you. Maybe we don't. Let's talk." You've always been like the big personality. Not big personality, but definitely like the social butterfly.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You're the comfortable in any group guy.
Yeah. I definitely would say that. I was actually talking about that with Elray yesterday. Actually, like, cause I was the same way. Like, being like a POC. Like, feel like we can like camouflage like in every room though. Like, I have friends with every different ethnicity, and
True.
I'm flowing with everybody. It's not awkward. It's never awkward for me in any situation.
Yeah.
In any situation, I'm always put me wherever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
It don't matter to me.
that I'm lucky to say, like, I'm pretty much comfortable. I'm not gonna necessarily talk to everyone,
Yeah.
like be the guy who's introducing myself to everyone, but I'm comfortable just about anywhere.
Yeah, bro. I've gotten a lot of places where I go somewhere like, "Yo, you're Effie," and I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, I don't fucking say to that. Like, "Yeah, I am." Like, "Oh, I've heard about you. Like, your parties and blah 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 blah." I'm like,
Yeah, those were legendary.
Yeah,
Those were
yeah.
the parties you used to throw at that house
"Yeah,
were a thing of legend.
yeah." It was definitely a good time. Definitely a good time. I don't know. Like, and thing is, I'm never not who I am. Wherever you see I'm being me.
That's the truth.
I'm never trying to be anybody I'm not.
For sure.
Yeah. So when you see like, this is me. I'm here. I'm vibing.
Yeah, you've
yeah.
always been, and you, for the most part, you've been the same person that I've known you to be.
Yeah.
However long we've known each other, 2006 maybe.
Yeah. 2006.
Oh my God,
Time flies, bro.
time is
Yeah. Yeah, it's
time is
crazy.
a
Yeah.
cruel mistress.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. This is who I am. Yeah. Like, I think people aren't like that though. A lot of people definitely try to be someone they're not around certain people, and you can tell.
You can tell when somebody's being inauthentic.
Yeah.
There's like an act that they're putting on.
Oh, 100%.
It's kind of weird. It gets weird. I have acquaintances of mine that I know do that. And
Yeah.
like you can see when they're I don't even know how to put it. Is it their energy that changes? It's their whole personality almost.
Yeah.
It's everything about them. They become it's weird. It's an odd thing to
I can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because like you can definitely feel it, guys. We're fixing this. Hopefully, I fucking need an extra cord from Amazon. After this, we're gonna get this fixed out. Technical difficulties, production. I'm trying to get you the best production you guys can get. But yeah, no, there's definitely people who feel
uncomfortable in their own
Uncomfortable, yeah,
skin,
and you
so
can
they've
see
got to
it.
put on
Yeah.
like a different whatever when they because they feel like
Yeah.
whoever it is that they normally are isn't going to fit in with this group of people, so they've got to sort of mold and chameleon themselves into being something. Yeah, it's
Have you ever
weird.
felt you doing that before in the past?
I don't know.
You know, I'm saying like in a situation you're like, oh damn, I gotta be someone I'm not.
No, that feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's got to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like at me, I can say I've never felt like that in any situation. Woo! Then I burp into the mic. Did I burp in your face?
No, you blew it that way. You're good.
My man. Yeah, man. Any questions? I feel like no one ever asked me questions on the podcast.
I had this question. Oh
Oh yeah, you said you had something to talk about, right? Or was that Brett? I think it was Brett.
No, I don't. I come into this blind.
No,
I don't.
same.
I'm just ready to talk about whatever.
I'm blind as fuck, actually.
All right. So
Actually
there is this podcast I listen to. Shout out to the guys at Are You Garbage.
That's a cool name.
It's a cool, and that's the whole dynamic of the whole show is every guest that comes on, they have like a list of questions where they try to determine whether or not the person's classy or the person's garbage. And 99% of the time it's garbage. And I think I've found out that most people pretty much are just who they are. Like, you're not, garbage doesn't necessarily mean nasty or messy, but like everyone sort of has some sort of garbage tendency. So my question for you is, what's one of your, if you have any that you can think of off the top of your head, garbage tendencies?
Garbage tendencies?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't think off the top of my head. Damn, I can't. How about you? Can you think of one? I'm not trying to know.
Garbage tendencies? Yeah. I can think of. I probably should have thought of an answer from. I probably should have thought of a good. Like, what's something I do that's garbage? I brush my teeth in the shower. That's like a big one on the show.
Oh, like you're trashy. You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a bad. Oh,
yeah. It's are you garbage? But garbage, trash. It's all that.
Oh fuck.
Like.
Damn, I can't think of nothing right now.
I love how I said I brushed my teeth in the shower, and you went, "Oh, trashy." Yeah, yeah. I understand.
Shower sometimes if I'm in a rush. But I brush my teeth a lot though. I brush my teeth like fucking like
two, 3 times. What? 8 times
a day?
That's excessive.
Oh
my god.
I brush my teeth after every time. I eat.
Three is normal. I do. Yeah. I try to get in 3 a day if I can manage.
Yeah, I mean, after like I had Invisalign and shit like that, and there was like every time you eat, you got flossing.
You got
flossing.
Okay, that's what does it. Anytime you eat anything, even a snack, really.
Anything. I'm brushing my teeth.
Do you use those those floss things you can carry with? Those are the shit.
Everywhere.
Those are lifesavers.
Every time Al comes over, he's like, "You're really at." He already knows I have them. Like when I'm out somewhere, they're on me. I'm
Facts.
Everywhere. I mean, is that trashy? You can say that's
no. That's actually the opposite. That'd put you in the classy column.
Yeah, damn, garbage stuff. I don't even know. Like shit.
Okay, where will you start flossing your teeth? Will you just start flossing your teeth in front of people?
I went to the bathroom.
All right. What?
Yeah. But it depends. If I'm like Brandon or something, I'll go fuck. You see me fucking floss my teeth? Fucking my.
Hey, your family's your family. I've seen my father's dick.
That's trashy.
That's extremely. I even said on the podcast, I'm pretty sure last time, like we had a garbage family.
Yeah. Damn, I can't think of. There's definitely something. That's on top of my head. Like that was a. You
used to have the kitchen in the basement in your parents' house, your mother's house. That was pretty. That's pretty garbage.
I never thought about it like that. I mean, it was just the kitchen always growing up, and now you haven't been there mad long, but we redid the.
I haven't seen that in probably close to 10 years.
It's mad nice now. So the kitchen's upstairs now. It's
because like I remember there was like a room where there should be a kitchen upstairs, but the kitchen like everything was downstairs.
Yeah, it's mad nice now.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's fire. Me, like Brandon and like Spiros did it. Shout out Spiros. Got up in the podcast, baby.
How's Brandon doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing good. No.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah. Damn, I'm still trying to answer this. All right, no.
Trying to figure out what you.
I'll get back to it when I think of it. Damn, I can't.
There's probably things you won't notice.
Jerking off in socks.
Now that you're going to be thinking, I mean, it's definitely trashy. But it's also something that we've all. That's what I mean by everyone's kind of trashy in their own way because everyone's dropped a batch, and it wasn't my preferred method. But we've all come on. You've all seen a dirty sock and been in that situation when you were younger. Where it's like I need something.
Yeah, cum rag.
Yeah, come on. That had a slot next to the bed, dude. that had its own special place, and when it got too bad, I did my own laundry. I wouldn't make my mother, you pigs out there. I didn't make my mother clean my cum rags.
You washed the cum rag? I threw mine out.
You didn't. Okay, so maybe that's double trash. I didn't even think of that. I'm being resourceful here.
Next, then you do pillowcases next. We got cum pillowcases. the residues in the fucking washer.
Old face cloths, and like eventually I graduated to Kleenex, and then it was
Do you use cloths on your ass, like face cloths on your ass?
No, it goes on my face.
They're like, but do you have like a rag?
There's a specific, there's like, I'll either like, you know, those things like people of color shit on white people all the time for having loofahs in the shower and shit, but that's what we clean ourselves with. I'm sorry.
You have a loofah?
I did. Now I just use face cloths, and there's 2 face cloths. There's one for my face, and then like upper torso.
Yeah.
And then like there's another face cloth that just gets my ass pretty much.
Yo, we were at Foxwoods, and me and El were fucking rooming together. I almost said sleeping together, but I guess we were. But
same
sleeping
room.
in the same room,
Sleeping in the same room.
And I'm glad to go in the shower, and I was like, "Yo, don't use that one behind the door."
Shout out to your friends. Shout out to your friend. Let me tell you, that's big. That's important. That's a not garbage thing. That's a solid thing to do as a friend. That one's for your ass. That one's for your face.
Like,
that has to be that has to be communicated, folks.
He's like, "Yo, don't use that one to whip my ass with it." I'm like,
El Ray's a clean fella.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like G was saying the other day, like, yo, you gotta be clean, bro. You gotta be clean.
Yeah.
Fucking groom. Like, if you're gonna have like facial hair like that, at least fucking groom. Like,
Yeah, I made sure I like trimmed it before I came here. Like, I'm gonna be on camera. I saw my beard the way it looked last time. I'm like, I gotta run a comb through that, dude.
Sometimes that's what you need though. You see yourself in a video.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh shit, that's how I look.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna throw pomade in my hair and comb this out a little bit.
Yeah, one time I seen myself on video. My dad was over, and my dad's, yo, if you see this motherfucker,
shout out to the old man too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, gained some weight. So, and this was like maybe like a year ago. I got cameras at my house, and I was going through. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker looks fat. I looked the video up, and it was me. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, damn.
You and your father do like have a striking result. Like, you're definitely your father's kid. You look exactly like each other, and you.
Yeah, he's a little whiter than me, but I got the bronze, baby. But
he's whiter than you.
He's fucking around.
I was gonna say he's definitely darker than you.
Yeah, we do look very similar though.
You do for sure.
Yeah, but so I seen him like, oh shit, nah, I'm in the gym. Because sometimes that's what you need. You're like, oh, bro. That's how I look. Because you see yourself every day. And that's where like we're like wrapping back to like what G said.
You
like,
need to see yourself from a weird angle you don't normally see yourself from. Like getting out of the shower and bending over to pick up a towel, and you see yourself in the mirror like, yo, that's me right now, dude.
Yeah. But like, yeah, so like, yo, you gotta bring it like, you gotta come prepared and like be fucking groomed, smell good.
Yep.
You gotta like, yo, like we were saying last time,
hit the gym, get your body tight, get it tight like a tiger.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't do that shit though.
No, people. I mean, I haven't been to the gym in like the actual gym and done an actual workout since probably August. I suffered a high ankle sprain, so now I'm just once my ankle feels good enough to do an actual squat, I'll hit the gym. But
you always been in good ass shape though.
Yeah, and I'm also still like pull-ups, kettlebell, push-ups every day, shit like that. Like I'm keeping myself in shape, but there's nothing that's a replacement for squats, benching, and you know, deadlifts and shit like that. Like that's where you get your strength from, and all that other shit.
We went to Brandon's game, the St. Cedric game. We went out to breakfast before, but shut the fuck up, bitch. We're on the podcast.
Ladies, no, come on. Know when it's time.
Interrupt the mail time. What the fuck? Elry's leaving me on red, that piece of shit.
I can see you chat up right now.
Yeah.
L, what are you doing?
Come on, baby. Come on. No, then you were like, I think you were in the grind at that point. You like went out. I think I was in the opposite spectrum. I was getting fed at that time. You had like egg whites and shit like that. You was on your groove.
Who?
You.
El Ray?
You.
Me? When? Were you talking like?
Cedric game, like 2 years ago. Remember Brandon's game you came with?
Oh yeah. That was I was in the gym heavy then. I was like oats. I mean, I still do oats for breakfast every morning, but it was like a big bowl of oats and then like a thing of protein, either like maybe steak or an eggs, or like obviously do a protein shake or something. And I was like on a like the meal. I'm still doing meal prep and stuff that. That's why I'm able to not completely let myself go. But like, I was heavy into it, like probably a year, like a year or so ago. Like I said, August is like when I sprained my ankle, and
I mean, no one ever thinks they are, but do you ever envision yourself letting go and not being in the gym? Like,
no,
letting yourself like
no,
gain that weight.
No, I get irritable. I get angry and depressed, and if I'm not pushing my body in some way, like a couple times a week, I can feel it, and I know when I get like snappy with people, and that's like kind of like one of the signs to let me know I need to do something other than sitting on my ass, going back and forth to work and doing the regular mundane. I need to start like moving my body.
Wait, so what have you been doing? And then, well, like you said, at the home, like doing at home workouts then?
Yeah, I got one of those door pull up things. I have a 35-pound kettlebell. I do a bunch of different workouts with. You remember my home gym back when I was living at my parents' house, and like I have a little bit of equipment from there. I have like the curved bar and some dumbbells and some plates to put on the bar and shit like that. So I've got enough to get it done at home. But like I said, squats, deadlifts, and benching. So
people who are like into lifting and stuff like that, like I said, I'm man of different hobbies. I would say for myself, I got into like a fucking rabbit hole. Was watching like lifting documentaries and shit like that. And
is he pumping iron with Arnold? Yeah, that's a classic.
That's one.
That's a good one.
A whole bunch of different ones. I don't know, but basically like a lot of like Arnold and like Luke Ferrigno, those type of motherfuckers, and like that the guy who's in Stranger Things, that big black dude, Kai Green.
Yeah.
Like
that's phenomenal motivation. That'll get you fucking pumping iron.
CT Fletcher.
I follow him. Yeah, him and his kid.
Oh, I didn't even know I had a kid. Like,
his kid's like him. His kid's a giant. His kid. I actually see his kid post more than him now because he had some surgeries and shit the last few years. But his kid's a beast.
Yeah, it's super motivating. CT Fletcher for sure.
Yeah,
and all those fucking muscle bound motherfuckers. They love like the old school gyms.
Oh yeah, they like concrete weights. They like metal bars. They want like that's how my father's gym is. It's all shit from the 80s, and Dude, that's what you get big on. Like rubber weights are all nice and stuff. You can bang them and they don't make loud noises. They're cool, but like there's something about that all that old shit that all those old school guys fucking built those ridiculous physiques on. Like you can still do it in the gyms today, but there's something about it's almost like there's a little bit of their blood, sweat, and tears in those weights and stuff. There's a little bit of like it's almost like a little bit of their motivation rubs off on you when you're lifting those weights.
Jesus Christ! I had a spider in my face. So you're into that type. You like the old school gyms?
Yeah, I mean I like if I get a gym membership, I'm at like WOW or something like that. I can do that. I like those gyms,
WOW's
but like
pretty shitty though.
WOW sucks. WOW sucks, but it's also close to home. And I'd pick it over Planet Fitness. Those are my options. I'm not paying for LA Fitness.
Yeah, well, Planet Fitness has no fucking free weights.
Is it that bad there now? I haven't been in a Planet Fitness in forever.
Planet, you're talking about? Yeah, Planet. There's no free weights.
Yeah, I can't do that.
There's no free bench or anything.
Yeah, so I can't do that. So yeah, I'd have to go to WOW. At least WOW, they've got the benches, I can do incline, I can do everything I need to do. I can do there, and that's fine for me. I can even hit the tanning booth and take a shower. That's all. That's really all I need.
They get new machines or still old ass machines there?
What do you mean? Last I was there, everything was up and running.
I'm saying not running. I'm saying where they knew they had those old ass like weight machines when I was going in there.
No, as far as like the tanning booths or it's just the equipment.
The equipment, yeah.
The equipment's all the same, but it's I don't know. There's some stuff that's been updated. It's not all old. It's still all the equipment works. That's all the equipment works fine.
You don't give a fuck anyway. You like old shit.
Yeah, I never. Yeah, I'll take like I said, my father's old rusty stuff from the '80s and work out with that. That stuff still works. It's still heavy. It's still weight.
With me, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do give a fuck.
Just wear gloves.
I don't have shit like that. I do care. If I'm gonna pay, I want to go somewhere.
Oh, for sure. If you're paying somewhere,
new shit. Like,
yeah. Like, but it's like 180 a year or something at WOW. It's like it's bottom of the barrel prices, and everything I need is there, and it's clean and it all works, and they keep it all. I mean, they don't keep it. There's been quite a few stuff that's been like replaced. And they do have new stuff, but there's still some of that older stuff there, like from 10 years ago. But it's still in good condition. Where it's like for me, I don't give a fuck. Whatever, as long as it's working.
Yeah, I mean, I go to Edge, so their shit is brand new. I love Edge. It's just so
Where is it?
packed, bro. So Texas Roadhouse in Cranston.
Oh, I'm not going to. Yeah.
People come from Kentucky and like Cumberland, but they're building one in Attleboro, where the Home Depot is in Attleboro.
Still too far. I have to go. I have to go before I go to. I'm like waking up at 4:30 to go to the gym, then go to work.
That being said, all the Pawtucket people are gonna go to that Edge now. So fucking my Edge is gonna be way less people. Cause it's so.
That'll be nice.
It's so packed.
There's nothing worse than the beginning of the year, and you've been training in the gym for 2 years. It's practically your family there.
Yeah.
You know everyone's name when you get there, and then first of the year to like.
Now.
February. February, March, and it's just packed to the gills with just these dildos and douchebags and dorks who don't know what they're doing. They're using things incorrectly. They're training biceps and then going to legs. They're doing ridiculous. Ugh, God.
Yeah. Like yesterday, bro, I went. It was nice out. It was dead. I was like, yo, thank God. Like you can follow like your workout plan. I hate even have to fucking go from one thing to another thing. It's not.
I know what month it is at the gym by how well I can do my routine.
Yeah,
I know it's like it must be April. I can get everything done in a timely manner without waiting for shit.
Facts. Yeah. Summertime is it's cool in summertime, but like damn, I'd rather have it be fucking not as packed in the winter time. So I can get ready for the summertime because summertime is empty. No one's fucking at the summer.
Yeah. Everyone's showing off what they did in the winter in the summertime,
or not showing off what they did, like showing off what they did not do.
And meanwhile, in the summer, I'm just sweating like a pig in the gym. It's empty, and I'm just pouring. So I'm like grabbing towels and just it gets bad.
No,
Portuguese men, we sweat
bro.
gross.
I don't sweat.
It's
fucking weird.
You're lucky.
It's fucking weird. And people are like James Harden, I saw some like clip. He's like, yo, if you're not sweating, that means you're not working hard enough. Which is like true.
I've never worked hard enough.
But even when like their football season, I wouldn't be sweating. It's fucking weird.
Really?
Yeah, I got
even during football.
Like I sweat, but I'm not like dripping sweat.
Yeah, like some of us were dripping. Yeah,
I don't drip and sweat. Like fucking, remember Goody would be fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
sweat his ass
I don't
off.
get like that every time, but there's times like there's a reason you don't wear a shirt you care about when you're doing that because like I can ruin a shirt if I'm.
It's fucking odd. It's fucking weird. Where I'm like I don't get why I'm not sweating. But I also wear the hat when I go to the gym, so maybe it's stuck inside my hat.
I could be honest, I'll envy that because Don't
get me wrong, I sweat, but it's not like I'm not. When people like take the shirt off and they're fucking dripping sweat, and it's like
they've got a sheen on their whole body. That's me. That's me. Yeah,
it makes no sense.
My chest hair is stuck to my chest. I'm like,
just wax that shit off.
No, women like the hairy chest.
You can wax it off with your sweat. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
you have all that.
No, that
yeah. Do girls like hairy shit? I feel like
they love the hair on my chest. They do not like it on the balls.
Oh, they're just saying that because you haven't. And you know what? I want to fuck Bo, so let me just compliment them.
No,
you done that
when you're laying down with a girl and she's running her fingers through it. She likes the chest hair.
Have you ever done that where you've complimented someone? It's a fake compliment.
Yes.
Guys and girls.
All the time. Beautiful house you have here, by the way. It's actually really nice. I'm not joking. It's right.
Thank you. You're in the studio, baby. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So are you when a girl's like, "Yo, do you like my outfit?" and you don't like it?
Oh, you can't be honest if you don't like it. You have to. You look great. You look great. When you're honest, you put a little more effort into that compliment. But when it's just you look great, I don't care for it.
So females who are listening to Bo's game right now, now know. When
you now know. Now you know. Now you know. I'm never gonna be mean straight up, but take the hint.
Yeah.
If I'm not putting some effort into my compliment, like God, you look I just have to be speechless and look at you for a moment. If I'm not doing something like that, it looks fine. You probably look fine, but I don't care.
In relationships, are you like an over-the-top complimenter, or are you...
Sometimes. If I'm actually really into the person, I will. But...
I feel like, me sometimes...
Not actually.
Females, I need to communicate that more often.
What do you mean?
Like, I say like, I'm always like the guy where I'm like sociable and stuff like that. Maybe like when females, when I'm talking to girls, I need to give a little bit more compliments.
They take you somewhere. They get you somewhere. Women, they need a compliment or attention or.
Yeah, but it's weird. I think even like
there's many different ways to communicate to a girl that you're into her.
It's so weird because I'm so like an open book and like can have fun with people and like talk to anybody, meet anybody. But growing up, I never really got a lot of like I wouldn't say compliments, but like my mom was like how she went about doing things. Like I know she was proud of me, but she never was out
She
there.
didn't shower you with praise.
Yeah, she never did. Yeah. And my dad does like in a weird way. He like fucking showboats me to like other people.
Yeah,
yeah.
Your father's definitely that. My
dad's definitely a showboat.
100%. Yeah, my parents are the total opposite.
Yeah.
Was my mother would be the one to kind of shower me with the praise, and my father was always the one, like especially if it came to like sports or MMA or stuff like that. He was always like now on to the next thing. That was good. That was great. You did great. On to the next thing. I bet you can do even better.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I mean, yeah. So like, it's like that tough love. Like, it wasn't tough love with my mom. Like, I know she was always proud of me, but she was never like, oh, like, good job like in that game and my dad doesn't know anything about fucking sports. So he was never doing that. And he was never like I said, he shot like, I know they're both proud of me, but like my dad does it to other people though. He's never like, yo, F you. Like,
he doesn't shower you with the praise. He's like, look how cool my fucking son is.
Yeah, pretty much. To other people. Like, like, he'll call me like, oh, look what he's doing. I was like, yo, you never say that shit to my face.
Yeah, that's like, kind of weird.
Yeah. And like,
I know what you mean though by that's weird.
Yeah, so like.
Why wouldn't you give a little bit of that to me? Instead you're gloating like this is your accomplishment.
Yeah, 100%. That's what he does. And then like, my mom's just like, don't be saying nothing. And I feel like she's the same thing. She tells other people stuff that she doesn't say to my face.
Your mother's kind of from the same camp my dad is, where it's like your mother if your mom gave a fuck about football, she'd say stuff like, act like you've been to the end zone before, quit dancing. Act like you're gonna get there again.
She doesn't want to say nothing.
Yeah, just hand the ball to the ref and get back to the huddle.
Yeah, I don't know. She's never like been. So I think that's rubbed off on me. Like even like me with like stuff like with Brandon, like. I've always been like, yo, that's like, oh, like we'll fucking like dab each other up, like, yo, good shit like that. But like, I've never like.
When she did give you that little bit of praise, though, when you did really accomplish something, and she did give you some small form of praise, didn't that mean everything, though?
I can't think of a time where she has. I'm not even joking. Both of them.
You graduated college. You were supposed to.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. It's like, oh, like. We come in for the picture. Oh, that's it. It's never like,
what time are you gonna be home? Yeah, it's like shit like that.
Yeah, no, she's never asked that. They've both never asked that.
But yeah, I get. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this was cool. Now it's back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, and that's definitely rubbed off on me. Like everything. Like, I'm always on to the next thing. I'm never like, I don't look back like, yo, shit I've done is like cool. I've never like. I'm always like, yo, where am I going next? Like, like trips, I'm like, yesterday, like, people always ask me, like, oh, what you like about this? Like, yeah, I've never even thought about that. Like, there's so many pictures and like videos I've never posted that I'm going to post, but like, I have so much shit that I'm like, I don't go back and look on it. So I guess that's rubbed off on me in that way. Where I'm
what's the next experience? What's the next? Yeah, I'm gonna say, what's the next accomplishment? What's the next project? So I've gotten that from my father. Which shout out to my dad. I kind of shit on your last podcast.
Did he listen?
No, but he asked about it. Fucking Tony at his job. You know Tony?
Yeah.
Tony. They bought us lunch on Friday at the job, and Tony was like, "Oh, you've been watching Effie's podcast?" I'm like, "I'm on one. I'm on the one that's just uploaded today." He's like, "I got to check it out." And so for sure, he's talking to my dad about all the hoes he brings home from the bar. I know for sure that's gonna happen. That's gonna bite me right in the ass. I got to be careful on this thing.
Nice, to go for it. Fuck it. But it's entertainment, baby.
I know for sure. Yeah, he's never gonna actually watch an episode himself. My father, he'll just hear what other people say to him and go, "What are you doing to me here?"
This piece of shit probably sleeping, but like, so I think it's rubbed off on me where like, I haven't gone to like, we'll go to Brandon. It's always like tough love, but like recently I'm like, yo, I'm telling him like, yo, I'm proud of you, like doing this shit.
Yeah,
always Casey same thing, but like, yo,
always keep accomplishing. Don't dwell on them. Look for something else.
Yeah,
because But
it's important though to give compliments and be like, yo, I'm proud
for
that you
sure.
did that, for sure.
That's another thing. That's something I've sort of noticed a little more as I've gotten older. Is it's important to, as they say, give people their roses while they're still around to smell them.
No facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, until it's too
They
late.
don't. They don't show love when they even feel like they'd like to show love. They hold it back, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, let someone know how you feel. If somebody did something cool, let them know you thought it was cool. If somebody did something you admire, let them know. If you love somebody, let them know. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely it makes you think. It's like, oh, who the fuck? Yeah, it makes you think. It's like, yo, like I should start telling people like more like what I think, like the positives, because people always talk about like negatives. I feel like a lot of people talk about negatives, especially in like the media. Negativity is so prevalent. Like people love hearing like negative stories. No one ever talks about like positive shit. And I feel like that's why like there's only like 1% of fucking people who are successful and like who are millionaires, because they're never talking about negative shit.
No.
Like, yo,
they're too busy to be focused on whatever's happening in the news, whatever's going on, and they're too focused on their own thing, their own projects, their own, you know, pet activities or whatever it is. Yeah, that's a mindset that it's just that's what it is. It's a mindset.
Yeah, facts. Damn. Yeah, I kind of have a whole podcast about fucking mindset negativity. Yeah.
Do you really?
I thought we could. 100%. We definitely could.
Totally. Yeah, you could do a whole. You could do an hour and a half, 2 hours on just like what motivates you, what motivates me, yeah. That's a whole subject in and of itself.
Yeah, facts.
Like I have several different things I'm working on right now. Like it's not just the computer. I'm also like the whole backyard of my house is gonna look completely different from what it does right now. I'm in the middle of it right now, like tilling up land, building raised garden beds, I'm gonna be knocking down a shed probably next month, pulling up a holly bush, building a fire pit. Like there's a whole and I need shit like that.
Yeah,
I need that the same way I need the working out. Like I need to be like, because work is work. Work's nice and it pays the bills, but like
fucking scared the shit
a lot of people in this world, I know, right? Like a lot of people in this world, the job I work at is just my job. It doesn't necessarily fulfill me. So I need to it fulfills me in a certain way. I'm contributing to society.
Yeah.
It's a pretty important job. Copper and brass and bronze are a huge thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a big industry, but like at the end of the day, like I'm working for somebody else. So all these things I do, like at my home or in my life, where I'm like working on things to better myself, better my home and my surroundings and stuff like that. Like that's the real fulfillment.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I can tell for sure, like when I have a wife and a family, that's going to be everything to me, because like that seems like real fulfillment. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like, I feel like I've had that definitely with Brandon and Casey for sure.
Oh yeah.
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 That's another thing I miss out on, being an only child, not having any siblings to look at and be proud of and be like, wow, that's pretty dope. You know?
Yeah. No, I definitely like,
because Brandon's a dope kid. I don't know much about your sister, I'll be honest, but Brandon's pretty dope.
Yeah. You know, when Brett came on, he was asking about him too. Yeah. Like, you know, definitely, definitely, like, you know, he's my best friend and stuff like that for sure. Definitely, like, I have a lot of good friends, dope. But yeah, you know, I was around him 24/7 pretty much, from like, you know, sports.
From
and
the time he was young too. Yeah. Like you're the oldest child, right? And Brandon's the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember coming over the house all the time, and Brandon, sorry, Brandon, on the couch in nothing but his underwear playing WWE on PlayStation or whatever. Yeah. Like to see him into like a young man is like that. Like that would have been cool to have a sibling. To like watch grow and shit like that.
Yeah, it happens quick, but
everything happens quick.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know how the fuck motivation and stuff like that. Yeah, like just moving forward, and that's with me. Like, I don't think about negative shit like ever. It's not even on my side. When people bring stuff up, like my mom's talking about something to my dad, it's like, oh, you don't remember like when he did? I'm like, I genuinely forgot about that. I don't process negative shit in my head ever.
For real?
Ever. Never.
So like when 9/11 happened, you were like, oh, that sucks, and then the next day.
Yeah. Yo, if I'm being honest, yeah, I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news for that reason.
Honestly, that's probably why you're successful and healthy and like level-headed and shit like that, because the news is designed, like, if you're listening out there, guys, the news is designed to depress you and send you into a funk. It's not there to help you. You're better off not doing that. Like,
yeah, man.
Because that'll straight send you into a funk you don't want to be in. That like, and it's always stuff that has nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
like,
I don't care.
It like forces you to think about stuff that it has nothing to do with you. It's not a part of your life, but it's bad enough or like stressful enough where it gets in your head and sticks in there, and it's like a disease.
Yeah, man, I've never cared about that shit. People are like talking about the gas prices. Yeah, it's funny for like memes and shit. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Why am I stressing about it?
And I've kind of gotten to that point myself. Like,
Don't give a fuck.
The last few years, I shouldn't say few years, I've like gotten wicked into like politics and like watching the news, and even like to the point where like I'm reading theory of all these guys with political philosophies and shit like that.
And you're
like,
going crazy over
like
it.
straight up philosophers that like wrote political theory and shit like that, like reading books about that. And it got to the point now where these last 6 months or so, I've just been like, I'll tune in for the entertainment factor, but I can't let this stuff keep taking up space in my head. It's toxic.
Yeah, like,
it's not good for you.
What the fuck am I gonna do? It's
not good for you.
Am I not gonna put gas on?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch Are You Garbage and Tim Dillon.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, I've always from like young age gone to like comedy. Like
Same.
Yeah, I think I can say I'm a pretty funny dude. You know, like people like with mad funny like in college, people literally come up to me like, "Yo, you're mad funny, bro. This is Effie. Yo, say a joke." I'm like, "Yo,
say
what?
a joke." That's the worst.
I'm like, "Yo, that's not my type
Make
of like
me
humor."
laugh.
Yeah, like, yo,
what am I?
Fuck?
Am I a joke to you?
Yeah.
You think I'm a clown?
Yeah, it'd be weird, like, but like that was like an outlet for me where like I do like having serious conversations and talking about like business. Like, dude, I have many different friends in different like aspects of life, and people like when I'm younger, like, dude, I went back to Saints, right, to do like to talk to students or whatever, and I'll leave the unnamed teacher came up to me and was like, "Oh, I heard like you own your own business and stuff like that. I wasn't expecting that from you." I'm like, "Bitch, fuck
So
you."
it was a female teacher. It wasn't one of the guys. It wasn't Sass. I was gonna say Sassy definitely threw a shot at you.
I didn't talk to him, but but I don't even know if he knows or not. But no, it was somebody else, and they were like, I'm like, but at the same time, it's like, well, first of all, she was never my teacher, so it's kind of narrow. But
See, how do you even?
Yeah, how do you
you didn't
know?
even have me. What are you talking about?
Like, I don't know what you're
Expect
talking
from
about.
me. You don't know anything about me, lady.
But,
Even if she was your teacher, you still don't know anything about me,
Yeah.
lady. You taught me English or whatever.
yeah, facts, and it's like, yeah, well, because I like to have a good time, and like, well, like the party guy, okay, sure. But
Oh, they
like,
definitely heard about. All right,
Yeah,
they definitely
they-
heard about the party.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, what? Because
But that doesn't. That still doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's a harsh judgment call to make from a teacher.
Yeah.
Making 30-something thousand a year. Go get out of here, lady.
I didn't say Bo did. I'm not gonna say anything in the room. My record deal.
Yeah, you can't cancel me. I got nothing to take. What? I won't use Twitter anymore? Fine, it's gross. I don't like it.
When I first hit you up at the podcast, you're like, "Let's get canceled."
Yeah, cancel me.
You know,
What, am I
like,
going back to Saints? I don't want to talk to you people.
so fucking thirsty. No, like,
Just like you hoes.
yeah, like, yeah. I mean, like, I just always had like that business mindset, like in my head, like, but I like to have a good time. Like,
You've always
fucking-
had that business mindset, actually.
Always trying to like do entrepreneur, different type of shit, but like, yeah, I mean, you gotta have that mindset, like, be like, have a good time, like, so that's where like comedy came into, like, when I was young. Like, Chappelle's always been like,
Chappelle was huge.
yeah, like huge, like, and I don't know what it was from like young age. I just never cared about negative shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna laugh instead of being like negative.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn whatever this is that's bothering me into a positive and joke about it, because it's not worth letting it like bring you down like that.
I don't think nothing bothers me. Also,
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah.
I've known you long enough where like that, like you saying that, that makes sense.
yeah.
And anybody else, he said, nothing bothers me. I'd go, and I'd be able to rattle off at least 6 things off the top of my head that I know, if I know them well enough. Like I know what bothers you, but you, I can't really name anything. I mean, unless I'm really shitting on the Dolphins and I'm truthful about it, and you want to defend. But other than that, like
I've dropped that too. I don't even give a fuck.
You don't
anymore.
even drop that.
When people come to me like, "Yo, Dolphins," I'm like, "All right, yeah, bet, bro." You probably don't.
That's a tough team to be a fan of.
Yeah,
to be
like,
a hardcore fan of.
I'm like, "Yeah, all right, what's cover 4? What's cover 3?" You know what a mic is? You know what a Sam is? You know what a rover is?
That's my favorite.
No.
That's my favorite. People who want to talk shit about sports, specifically football, or maybe for me, like MMA, like who really want to talk shit about sports. And it's like, can you, like, we have a game on right now. Can you name that offense?
Who's that?
Do you know what that is?
Who's the X? Who's the Y? Who's the Z?
Yeah. What's that? What's in the backfield? What's that formation called?
So I know, like, even my dad tries to call me. My dad doesn't know shit about sports. He'd be like, "Yo, Dolphins lost."
He tries to shit. Yeah.
I'm just like, "Yo, I don't even care. I don't even care. Who's the Patriots quarterback?" Oh, that's like, all right, shut the fuck up. Don't even care no more. I really don't care at all. So like, I used to definitely care about that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't. Like you said, like maybe people take like negativity and turn it to like humor. I just like having a good time with my friends.
Yeah.
Going out, having a good time, drinks, enjoying people's company. But I can genuinely say I don't think fucking nothing bothers me. I don't give a fuck.
That's a pretty solid way to be.
Yeah.
I got to work on that a little bit. There's things that bother me.
You know what's crazy?
I've learned to not let them take up too much of my time or too much of my headspace.
Yeah.
Always move on to something else.
Yeah, but like I'm not sure if they're watching, but Ryan Queenan, that crew, like Steve,
Those
like
guys.
sophomore year, like this.
Those guys.
Like I still say it to this day. Literally, I said it to like fucking Steve the other day. Something happens, I'm just like, "Yo, it happens." They said shit. I was like, "Oh, it happens."
Yeah, you learned that from them.
Steve, literally. I mean, Steve so sad. Like, "Yo, it happens."
It happens.
I don't even stress it. It happens.
Yeah, chalk it up to the game. Things happen. You
Yeah.
can't stress about it too hard.
Yeah, and literally it happens. So I think that played a part too. Like, just being with them because they generally would not give a fuck about nothing.
Certainly not what they were doing at the time. No,
Yeah, no,
particularly
for sure.
football. They were on the football team and didn't care for it. It was funny.
Yeah, Super Bowl year they did.
They did. They acted like they didn't care for it, but they definitely did.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I think that all plays a part. Me going to Saints, everything everything in my life happened how it's supposed to like happen. It still is happening the way it's supposed to be happening. Like, yeah, like everything played out like, yeah, from the young age. Like I surround myself like with good counselors. Even like at URI, I had a really good counselor. Shout out my boy Bobby. Yeah, like, it's just like literally like, and I like hearing people like helping people out. Like Flannius came on a podcast previously, and like he's getting back to community. I love hearing shit like that, and like surround yourself with people like that.
That's what he's doing.
Flanny, yeah, he works. I'm linking out. He works with like I think he works at Blackstone. He's like mentors and helps other kids, like younger kids.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, for sure. So like, yeah, like because I feel like I love hearing inspirational stories and motivating and shit like that. That's what I surround myself with, dude. I'm always like listening to like like Tim Ferriss. You know who Tim Ferriss is?
No.
He has like really good he has like the best of whoever they are on his podcast.
Oh, it's a part.
Yeah, just hearing shit like that, motivating shit, people's business stories, how they grew their business or shit like that, bro. I'm listening to comedy too. I'm listening to sports shit. I'm always just trying to grow and learn more shit. People may not like when I was younger, even still now. What the fuck, I party now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like, you gotta have a mixture of both. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. I'm not
You got to be a well-rounded person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't look to the future, though. I feel like too many people dwell in the past, and that's the complete opposite of me.
Yeah. No,
I don't dwell in the past at all.
Yeah, the past is the past.
Even good shit.
Yeah,
even good shit. I'm like, yeah, I forgot I did that. Like even like
same. I do that all the time. Like think like all of a sudden something comes up and you remember something cool you did in the past that you haven't thought about in years.
Yeah.
All the time. Because like we mentioned before, you kind of just you keep moving forward with everything. It's you can't dwell too long on the cool stuff. The cool stuff is cool and it's a memory, but
yeah. I never Man, I'm always looking. I'm always looking to the future, and yeah, negative or good or bad. I don't look in the past. Yeah, it's crazy. So, guys, like, follow Explore with F on Instagram and TikTok. Has no videos on TikTok yet, but my Instagram is there. Give your boy a follow. Give your boy Bo a follow. _ Jesus Claus is gonna be
somewhere down
right
here,
here,
probably.
right there somewhere. It's weird doing it that way. Have you ever tried to fucking shave like using like a 3-way mirror?
Yeah,
It's
I've
like
tried to like. Have
impossible.
you ever like
It's
tried to shave the back of your neck and stuff like
Yeah,
that
it's the
to clean it
fucking
up?
worst. The fucking
Dude.
worst.
I mean, I'll do it. I can
here
do it.
Was
but-
weird, and like watch myself on the screen. Odd. But follow your boy Explore with F, Jesus Claus, EG Pot of Thunder on TikTok and Instagram. Guys, it was great. Give that 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks.